Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Price, co-chair of the stewardship team. Our 2025 to 2026 stewardship campaign, Lead with Love, runs until March 2nd, focusing on our church's programs and services. You can catch the kickoff video and Reverend Allison's sermon on our website. We're aiming for 219 pledges, 178 renewed pledges, and 41 new pledges. So far, we have 31 totaling $105,853, which is about 25% of our goal of 425,000. We're encouraged by a 61% increase in pledge amounts over last year. Remember, there are only 2 more weeks to pledge so that Reverend Allison can put her budget together and she knows how much she has to work with. Now, today we're going to welcome Crystal Lloyd and Joe Dalen, who will explain why our church is important to them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Crystal Lloyd, she, her, and I think I was one of those people who was UU before knowing about UU. My mom was United Methodist and my dad was Catholic. I grew up in a small town in Kansas and didn't get any exposure to a UU congregation until college. A friend of mine from my scholarship hall and I went church shopping, and we decided to attend a UU service in Lawrence, Kansas. And I finally found a religion that really fit my beliefs, and it all clicked for me. When I moved to Nashua, I saw that UU Nashua was around, and I attended a few services because I was here alone, and I felt very isolated in a new community. However, Joe's daughter was a lot younger in those days, and weekends were our only time together. He was still in North Reading, and I was here in Nashua. So it was our only time to travel or go out and do things. So I didn't engage any more than attending a few services here and there, or watching or listening to old services after they had been completed. But regardless, and even though I wasn't an actual member yet, I knew you all were there. I started coming again regularly in 2022. I was running for office, and don't worry, I wasn't looking for endorsement or anything like that. But I knew that this community that I had in Nashua was what I wanted to work for. I wanted to strengthen it, and I wanted to get more grounded in the city in general. And I re-examined all of my personal beliefs so that I could honestly represent myself. I dug down deep, and with that, I wanted to reconnect with the religion that I'd chosen. This congregation and this church is special. I'm so amazed by the people I've met here, your backgrounds, your stories, the amazing things you all have accomplished. I love the work that we do towards building a supportive community that takes initiative into social justice work and actually helps out our community at large. I've tried to stay nonpartisan whenever I engage with the congregation, but the work we do here often goes hand in hand with what I love to do to support Nashua as a whole. And all of that together creates an energy in me to affect positive change wherever I can.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm he, him. Um, and I'll start off just quoting a lyric from my favorite band, Pearl Jam. I know I was born and I know that I'll die. The in-between is mine. Every person has to go through their own journey to find themselves and how they want to represent themselves in the world. My journey began in a Jewish family and community. I never saw myself as a religious person, and I often found myself questioning things I was not supposed to question. I didn't know much about UU until I started going to UU services in Nashua with Crystal. I originally went to support her, but the more I attended services, the more I liked what I was hearing. The sense of community, being around people who shared similar beliefs, despite coming from many different backgrounds. And it was clear that the people in this congregation were focused on being the best version of themselves, being proud of who they were, being welcoming to all individuals, having that sense of community, and that if you needed help, you had support all around. After finally moving to Nashua and getting married to Crystal, I have now become an official member of this great congregation, and I'm looking forward to continuing my journey with this community.